it's kind of the opposite of how you felt after you won 2 games in a row against the Cubs. You just take every day at a time. I think you have to look at the process, figure out ways to have more competitive at bats consistently. I think like you look up today, and like, we hit a lot of balls harder than we did the last couple of days. Like that's a positive. I think the last ball Brett Wallace hit was absolutely crushed. John Jay hit one to the track and right that was hit well. I think there's another number of hard contacts through the day, but you just got to keep focused on the process. I think that's what it's been from the beginning here. Is like look at the process, figure out what we got to do to be a better baseball team. And right now, it's like not necessarily from a pitching aspect. Like our guys are pitching, they're throwing well. James Shields was very good again today, and you get the leadoff walk, which I know he doesn't want to do to start the game, and you soft contact single, and then kind of a squibber to get him over to second and third, and then that run, and then the solo home run from Crawford was really like from his perspective, all the blood that was drawn on him today. Like he threw the ball really well. So it comes back to like finding a way to like really get in the trenches and battle every at bat, and that's where we are.
When you're not scoring very much these last few games, and you have a couple defensive miscues, how much do those kind of hurt the psyche of the team?
It's like when you're not hitting is like contagious. It buoys confidence in the dugout. It brings life. I mean, you're scoring runs. Everybody feels alive at the ballpark. When you're not scoring runs, the game always feels dead. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what club you are. If you don't score runs, like the game feels flat. It doesn't matter the level of energy that's brought to the park or the level of effort. It just doesn't feel like it's got any liveliness to it at all. And that's like it's what happened the last 3 days. Like hadn't been a lot of offense. Every little detail of a game gets magnified when you don't compensate for that offensively. But that said, it's not from lack of effort. It's not these guys are in there grinding every at bat. Like for me, it's like smaller focus, finer focus, like on the pitch that you want, not necessarily what the pitcher wants. I thought it was better today. I mean, look up and it's still 1 run, so not that great, but it was better today than it was the last 2 days. So now we got a couple lefties coming in, which will kind of mix it up, and hopefully we'll have some better at-bats. Yeah, that's one of those balls, just like right line drive, right when he got the angle to catch it, it was just lost in the lights. He kind of threw the glove up in self-defense and more batted away than anything else. Those happen in all ballparks across America. Like that you don't really think much of that.
Run support's been an issue for James all year. Have you been impressed with kind of the way he's been able to put that to the side and give you 6, 7 innings every time he goes?
He competes. I mean, that's who he is. He's a great guy to have on the team. Like he leaves it all out there every single day. He's nothing in the tank when he's done pitching, and I obviously got a lot of faith in him. I think that's twice I've gone out to the mound and given him another hitter, given him the opportunity to get through an inning, and he's earned that. I think like had we made some plays behind him a little bit cleaner, he probably would have been pitching into the 8th today. I feel pretty confident about that. He pitched well enough to pitch into the 8th. Those pitches kind of took its toll.
Samardzija had 1, 2, 3 innings after the second. Just seemed to be rolling along. What did you see from him that just was so effective?
Yeah, I thought our pitch selection was better. I thought we swung at pitches that were in the zone more often than we have the last couple of days. Guys roll when you're just like early outs. I mean, like that's just kind of what happens to you from a offensive or pitching perspective. Like he's in the strike zone at that point in time. We're hitting some of them well, kind of lining out, and then he's getting some soft contact as well. So it's not like consistently having good at bats. He did a good job. I'm honestly at a point where I'm pretty much done tipping my cap to other pitchers though. We gotta have better at bats.
The last series against San Francisco kind of had the same feel to it. Then you won 10 of your next 15, I think it was. Is there anything you could kind of take from that to maybe use going forward after this series?
I think it's just like tomorrow we got Alex Wood, we got the Dodgers. Like we're gonna have to compete to win that baseball game. I didn't think about like it being a springboard after 3 losses in San Francisco. I don't look at this as a springboard after 3 losses here. I look at it as like we have 1 game to win tomorrow, and that's against Alex Wood, the Dodgers, and like what can we do to win that baseball game, and that's really where the focus is.